Hi there, thanks for joining me, astrologer Patrick Arundell, for your astrological overview for week commencing the 5th of October. This week begins with the Sun and Mercury continuing their journey through the sign of Libra. Libra is a cardinal sign. This is not so well known, therefore a leader sign, but of course it is ruled by the air element. So it's lots to do with communication, but it can also be to see in the way forwards. And of course fairness, justice, even-handedness, diplomacy, charm, because it's ruled by Venus, love of the arts, fashion, all these things can be very much to the fore. Some people can say that Libran energy can be a tiny bit superficial. Other people will say that many Libran people have been fighters for the wider good. Gandhi, Bob Geldof, all these kind of people are very active. However, this week the Sun in Libra is challenged by Pluto in Capricorn. Now, Capricorn energy, and especially around Pluto, is very much about maintaining the status quo, and it can be absolutely ruthless, quite dark. So even if you're in a situation where you feel that you've got rights or someone's not treating you very fairly, doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to back down. So there could be a tussle this week, and you need to prepare yourself for this. Mercury, of course, also continues to twist backwards, though on the first day of the week forges a very secure link with Saturn still. So if we really concentrate, we may be able to get beyond that retrograde and its negativity. But Mars, the planet of desire, is in opposition to Neptune. And this is the trickster influence bar none. So if there's something you're yearning for, whether it's someone you really fancy, a rather pricey item, a new vehicle, or perhaps a rather swanky property, think very carefully before you proceed. You may be fooling yourself about what you really want, but the person you deal with may not be very straightforward or even honest, and that can lead to real problems. Venus, of course, has been transiting its way through Leo for some while, and that's glorious. It's been very charismatic, it's been sparkling, it's been very much to do with personality. But that's going to relocate on Friday into the more practical and more down to earth, of course, Virgo. Now, Venus in Virgo is about providing a service. It's not so much about showing off and being dramatic, but it is squared up by Saturn for much of this week, but particularly on Friday. Any weak relationship in your situation could come into focus, especially if someone's been rather evasive, which is possible with Mars's opposition with Neptune, or trying to project out some guilt, or saying, well, I always did this, or you said this, and all this kind of stuff. All this kind of argy-bargy is possible, but it may actually be a disguise for a deeper discontent. So if there is a tie which isn't really working, it really could start to split apart as this week draws to a close. Mercury does go forwards from Friday, always a good thing. That's it for this year, no more retrogrades. However, there is still the inspirational angle between Jupiter and Pluto, and that's ongoing. And that helps us to think about how we'd really like to do things, how we'd really like to be. And if we invest our energies and don't just wait for Jupiter to pitch up and give us a slice of luck, who knows what can happen. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck. And goodbye for now.